Yeah, see, okay, Joel's getting the finger from Gemma right now.
I know.
And I'm getting yelled at by someone with
Yeah.
carrots in their mouth.
And, oh, my God. They've lost control.
It's like Mr. Ed's here giving me the finger.
No. Oh, Gemma just paged me in my ear. I've never had that. She said, did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard something, but I didn't hear what she said. What is it?
She says, well, hang on. She said, no, don't page me while I'm trying to say this.
Page you like you're a doctor.
She said, I don't know. You know, I say weird words. She says, I look good all the time.
Yeah,
and that is true, Gemma.
Yeah, you do.
You're good at Matt talk.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, you did say you like my shoes today. Okay, oh God, are you going to punish me like this for saying one little thing on air?
What are they? Giant, big elephant shoes again, or what are they?
No, I'm wearing these colourful shoes. Is tribute to Cal Wilson because she loved colour.
Okay. Well, now I can't say anything now.
No, you can't, can you? But Gemma did just point out that the one thing I said to her today is, "You've got a pimple."
Well, it's nice to have that pointed out because it's not like people notice themselves when they look in the mirror.
I got a blackhead the other day because I don't normally get them, right? I've got every other condition under the sun, but I never get blackheads. And then I said to Jack, oh my God, I got a blackhead today. And he goes, you are such a wanker.
I don't think I look at my face enough to notice that stuff. Like, should I do that? Should I get one of those magnifying mirrors or something?
Oh God, no, he'll be terrified.
No, why? I now want to get one because you're all saying no. Am I hideous? Is that what you're all trying to say? Am I disgusting? Is this the time that you're all saying that I'm gross and I shouldn't ever look at myself?
No, I pumped you up though. I just told you a photo of you. You should repost because you look good in it.
I don't know how to repost that photo though. It's a random photo of me.
See, don't. You sound old when you say that. Are you tagged in it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, mate. You just you hit share and then add.
But don't you have a little fun little comment attached to it?
You don't always have to. You can double tap the photo, makes a full screen. It's like you took it yourself.
Is that how you do that?
You double tap. Yeah. Why hasn't Jermaine taught you that?
Oh, Jermaine is too busy having first dates, watching Real Housewives of Sydney, drinking 2 bottles of red wine, taking himself, and then...
To yourself, Jermaine?
Yeah.
Are you hungover today? Do you feel it?
Yeah. It's not just Sunday night today, Cocky's hungover. And also, the date made him lie down on the couch. It was so strange.
Did you spoon?
Did
you spoon?
It was one of those L-shaped couches, which I'm on record. They're for perverts.
What?
L-shaped couches.
An L-shaped couch.
Yep.
What does that mean?
Well, because I don't want to lay down in your house. Can I just sit down?
My couch isn't very deep. You can't lie down like you. We couldn't spoon on my couch. We'd have to go to my bed like we always do.
And also, so your couch is like you then?
What?
Not very deep.
Oh, good one. Good one, yeah.
Couch Cruisy.
You got me, booby trap.
Good stuff, one. All right, good stuff, one. Good stuff. Enjoy the podcast, guys. I'm going to repost that photo.
Than this.
Bye.
This is Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
It's Ricky Lee, it's Tim Blackwell, it's Joel Creasy, it's the gang.
Yo, yo.
Yes, guilty as charged.
Today I feel Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel, David to the place I love.
I think this could be the best show ever.
This is the best day of my whole life.
Hanging out with friends.
Wow. We're the up and about party show.
Turn it up, Tim.
Oh yeah, here we go.
We're having the time of our life. Don't interrupt.
Yeah. Welcome to what we call Wednesday on the calendar. Joel Creasy, hello.
Ah, this is Wednesday, right?
Yeah, this is the day they call hump.
It is, and it's a real humpy day today. I've got to say, I'm pretty shattered with the news of Cal Wilson.
Yeah.
Passing. Beautiful Cal Wilson. I'd worked with her for 15 years, and you'd be hard pressed to find a nicer person in the comedy industry.
Oh, 100%.
She's just beautiful.
And even in the radio industry, she did Drive on Nova in 2007. Remember Akmal, Cal, and Ed?
I do. It was when I was a Casanova, and I remember she came across to Perth, and it was, a big deal that the Drive show were coming over.
Yeah.
And also, I loved Cal, and thank God you're here growing up in the Comedy Festival Gala.
Mm-hmm.
And I met her. She was one of the first really famous comedians I'd met living in Perth.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, is this what they're all like? They're so nice. And no. But yeah, she was just, I've worked with her all over the world, and I'm heartbroken, but I'm glad to be here.
Yes, it's good to be here, and we are thinking of everyone. I know she has a son, Digby, and obviously her beautiful partner as well. So we're thinking of Cal Wilson's family today, and as we said, quite a shocking piece of news because normally, you know when people are unwell, and this took everyone by surprise, I think.
By such surprise. And the best way to describe her is she used to do a bit of stand-up about living in sunshine in Victoria.
That's what she did, live in sunshine, yes.
And she was a proud Sunshine resident, and she was sunshine. Like, she was just one of those people.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we love you, Cal.
Well, let's just do radio as we would normally do, and we are thinking of
Yes.
everybody associated with Cal and her family today. Well, let's get on with it, shall we? We have a special guest joining us for Wednesday Wheel today.
Oh,
Not to
do
spin
we?
it, don't worry, I'll spin it. Ricky's not here again today. It's
So
just
you're
the
gonna
boys.
spin it?
I'll spin it, why not?
Wheel.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Troy Sivan. Your little mate.
Yeah, I know. Saw me do a bad stand-up gig once, never spoke to me again.
Is he still in the country? Maybe you can rekindle. Maybe we can set you guys up on a little date. Maybe because he's from Perth originally too. Maybe a little dome date.
That's how I knew Troy, and I didn't realise one bad gig was going to put him off me for life. But also, I think it was around the time he got really famous.
Yeah.
So,
But sometimes it's nice, like, with friendships, you're just looking for an excuse to drop someone, and maybe that was his for you.
that's what I reckon. I reckon he was like, oh, he's
You know
not.
what?
I don't need him.
No.
I'm on to bigger and better things.
Yeah. Whereas I don't like dropping, I like accumulating. So we're quite opposite that way.
Yeah,
Like, come
you're,
on
you're
over.
you're a friend hoarder.
Yeah, that's right. I'm so glad that contacts don't have a maximum on my iPhone.
Oh my God! If your iPhone could talk.
Well, it would be very polite. Like, look at my little pretty case from my daughter.
Oh, that is cute.
Check it out.
No, if your iPhone could talk, it would say, upgrade me, please. Why am I still a 7?
No, it's good. I like having the dodgy phone. Well, Danny, our new producer, has still got the press button. So come on.
What?
You know the button? Remember how the iPhone used to have a button 50 years ago?
But, like, that's a real throwback for me. Yeah.
I
Danny, go
wouldn't
down
even
to
know
the
what to-
prize cupboard and grab yourself a
Yeah,
new one.
I know. Surely we're giving away like Motorola Razors or something. You can have one of those.
Yeah. Oh, I had a Razor. That was before the iPhone. I had
That
a
were
Razor
the
with
big
remember?
showbiz. That were the big showbiz one. Like American Rosso had razors, and I'm like, oh my
trendy.
god, that's what the breakfast guys have.
Oh, and it would slip into. That was when skinny leg jeans were, really coming up as well, and you needed something that would slip in and into those tight pockets.
Hello, Moto.
Hello, Motto. I also loved remember the 3 flip phone which had the camera in the middle that you could roll around if you wanted to take a selfie.
Oh yes, yeah. I had
But
the
they were like real chunkosauruses.
My first one, apart from the Nokia, the one that had Snake on it, my first real
3315.
adult phone was the Ericsson that had the little, like, you press the button on the side and the little door just flipped. And it was so light and tiny that it always broke. So everyone had an Ericsson flip phone with no flip bit.
It's like when you go back and watch The Matrix. Maybe you haven't gone back and watched The Matrix recently, but remember in the first movie, it's all about like the phone and they're getting all the different cool mobile phones,
Yeah.
and now they look so dated and lame.
Well, we were talking in the office yesterday because you guys are all too young about The Net with Sandra Bullock. Have you ever seen The Net?
We had it on VCR at home, but it was a bit before my time. But as a huge Sandy B fan, I have, of course, gone back and watched it.
Yeah, and then if you really want to blast from the past, Angelina Jolie in Hackers, when they're like trying to hack the web.
Oh, my...
I don't know what they're
web.
trying to. I'm not sure what they're trying to hack for.
Yeah. Let's just get the web. Let's just get it.
Let me see if I can get a synopsis of Hackers real quick. Just talk amongst yourselves, John. This is why it's really hard not having Ricky here because I can't
No, it's
do
okay.
anything.
No, because I've got about 10 different voices in my head. So really,
good. Okay.
I can do the show on my own. Joel, and Joel.
Yeah.
Angelina Jolie, my other favourite Ange
we go.
blast from the past is Bone Collector.
Oh yeah, I love that. I love that movie.
Oh, that's great.
Here it is. A teenage hacker finds himself framed for the theft of millions of dollars from a major corporation. Master hacker Dade Murphy. Dade. Imagine if your name's Dade.
Someone missed a letter in there. Dade.
AKA Zero Cool. That's right. AKA Crash Overdrive. That was his name. That's right.
Oh,
Has
my
been banned
God.
from touching a keyboard for 7 years after crashing
this
over
too dangerous?
1,500 Wall Street computers at the age of 11.
What?
Yes.
I might have to watch this.
They should do
tonight.
Hackers too. Optus. Hello, it's
I was
Crash.
part of that.
It's Crash Overdrive here, Optus. You've got 5 minutes. Anyway, that's a little blast from the past. Next, let's talk homework because kids are back at school and parents have to help with homework.
Oh, this is a
Or do
good
they?
story.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Have I just freaked you out with my news?
You really have freaked me out with that news. I'm not going to repeat it, and what wouldn't really make sense to other people, but that's an interesting choice you've made, Blackers.
Well, I just think out of the whole team, me being probably the only person that's booked tickets to the Taylor Eras movie has just floored you a little bit. And I'm doing
I think
it at
that's
IMAX.
what floored me.
So,
Oh, fancy pants.
yep. IMAX Sydney's just open today. That people who've come to Sydney over the last even 12 to 18 months would have seen this huge, incredible building with a big W on it.
Yes, well, and I can't wait for that building to open.
Yes, you're going to be renamed Joel W. Creasy very soon.
I know, I'm doing some work with them.
But my auntie Alison was in town from Tassie over the weekend. She goes, "Gosh, that IMAX is a massive building." I go, well, "Okay, the IMAX is a part of it. Like, it's not
The rest is a hotel.
Yeah, the rest is a big, fancy hotel."
Oh, that's nice. That's a nice little, Saturday date night or Valentine's, staying at the W and then going down and seeing a movie at the IMAX.
Or this Sunday, hungover after the Radio Awards, sitting in watching Taylor Swift in IMAX size. I don't know if that's a wise choice.
No, but a big frozen Coke or something will cue you.
I love going to the movies hungover.
Do you?
Yeah. I love doing things. I mean, you're surprised that I'm doing anything on Sunday, which is
Yeah,
the
see, after
most
I have
hilarious part. Because what he doesn't realise is when you have children, they don't just freeze in time because you've had a big night the night before. They continue with their life, and you have to be there for them and with them.
That has certainly not encouraged me to have kids. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb for about 2 days after a night out.
What's funny, because you're talking about kids now in this story, and we want to know how you're going with the kids' homework, 13, 24, 10. Are you a helper? Do you do it for them? Is it something that you just let them do it and let them fail at? Or are you they're doing a solar system kind of thing?
Oh,
and you have
yeah.
to,
What
you
were
make
they
it for them?
called? What were they called, those boxes that you'd...
Yeah, what do you call them?
And everyone would always do the solar system.
Yeah, the box with the planets in it. What's that?
Yeah. It's called
It's a diorama.
A diorama, that's right.
I always feel like the guys in Full House were doing dioramas all the time. Like,
I know.
oh my God, DJ's doing a diorama.
Diorama. Or maybe... we've got our pumpkin carving competition coming up, I assume, because it is the month of Halloween. Maybe I'll do a diorama pumpkin.
What, like all the planets?
I don't know.
Or maybe just one planet, like the planet Pumpkin.
Well, I'll get Gemma to start on it early before I get in, and then I'll just, do the finishing touches.
What is your story about kids' homework?
Well, this mum named Lottie, she's revealed that she frequently does her children's homework. Now, Terry and Jenny Creasy would never. Like, never.
Really? They wouldn't help you out?
Oh, yeah, but they make me do it myself. That's why I live to educate. Now, Lottie has... I don't know what that means. Now, Lottie has said she does her children's homework because she doesn't want them to get too stressed. Have a listen.
Okay, here we go. What's her name? Lottie. Hey, Lottie.
If my kids are busy or if they're rushing or whatever, I will do it. I'm not going to have them stress over 4 freaking math problems that they don't have time to do or whatever. I'll do it. Screw it. I mean, it may not be right, but... I will help.
How old are Lottie's kids? Because she looks 14.
She looks young. Though they're 7, 8. I can't count.
Oh, well, you're
Gemma's just holding
doing
fingers up.
8-year-olds. 8-year-olds don't get homework in Australia, do they? I don't think mine did.
I remember I had a really cool teacher in high school who said, if I'm giving you homework, I'm not doing my job correctly. And I was like, I love you.
Well, what about your hot take
teacher.
yesterday? You had some good teachers and some not so good teachers. That was a good story from yesterday, remember?
Was this when I was talking about my teacher having a breast reduction?
No, you just said I had some really cool teachers and then some not so cool ones, and then you ended the story. It was just that was it.
Oh, I like to have an air of mystery around me.
No, I've noticed with my daughter, because she's in year 5, we do your homework a bit, and she starts, and I'm like, yeah, you got the hang of it now, and then we get the calculator out.
Well, you're a know-it-all as well, so
I'm not a know-it-all when it comes to maths.
Kids.
No, I cannot do maths. I'm out.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, look at this. Carolyn's got a trophy next to her name on the phone.
Yeah, what does that
What have
mean?
you won, Carolyn?
A trophy, woohoo!
I have no idea. Are you what they call a prize pig in the in radio terms?
Prize princess, thank you.
Okay, that's what it
I love it. You help your
what
kids
do
with
you
your...
want
means. Well, congratulations, Carolyn, on your story that you haven't told yet. But what's your stance on kids' homework?
Yeah.
This is a few years ago. I sort of took over my son's project, which was making a diorama, and the theme was natural disasters. So we made the landslide at Thredbo.
Oh my goodness!
Avalanche. And I had complete with the snow coming down and the villages collapsing, and then the little sign saying, "Help, I'm Stuart Diver, get me out."
Okay.
What teacher is assigning natural disasters to the diorama project?
No idea.
Okay.
Thank you, Carolyn.
That's something.
I'm going to take that trophy sign as a warning sign next time.
One wheel. One spin.
I'm gonna spin the wheel.
It's time for
All right. Again, Joel Creasy, talk amongst yourself. I'll run around. I'll be Ricky. I'll spin up a game, and we're playing after 5.
All right. Are you strong enough to spin the wheel? Yes. You can't hear me right now, can you? Because your hands are off. Oh, damn it. Damn. What are you in the mood for?
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear the wheel.
All right.
Absolutely.
Don't talk to me like that ever again. Age game.
Age game. Second week in a row.
There you go. I know, right?
Great. I love the age game.
The randomness of the Wednesday wheel. Well, we do have a special guest to help us play our game today. We'll do that
You got
after
any
5
hint?
o'clock.
Okay.
Like pretty like straightforward, straight shooter.
Oh, no.
He does what he says on the tin.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
You know that thing that Paul McCartney said that like 5% of any song is the lyrics?
Yeah, I know it only because you've told me.
And that one nails that brief, I think.
Oh, yeah. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And like,
yeah,
there
just
needs
a
to be a
tune.
ban on people singing the days of the week, I think.
Oh, I know.
It's in enough songs.
Yeah, Will.i.am wants his wants his idea back.
All the Black Eyed Peas were mad for it. Fergie, she just loves spelling like Glamor.
Well, that's spelling glamorous. That's not the days of the week.
Oh, yes, yeah. Yeah, I know, but it's very basic. It's very basic.
I see what you're saying now. Right.
That was my
Yeah,
big
it's like
song
if
in
I
grade
could
12.
turn back time. No, it's not the same.
Don't come to share. This was my big song in grade 12. Like, I thought it was so cool listening to this. And I told you the really daggy thing I did. We got levers jackets, right? Of course, that's the sort of school I went to. And everyone got their nicknames on the back of their jacket, but I never had a nickname. So I decided I'd be Joel-alicious.
That's right.
Isn't that the most cringe thing ever? Because I was inspired by Fergalicious.
I know, I love that. That's so you.
So me, so lame.
I never had a nickname either. Because I was thinking as well, because I went to like 10 schools. I don't think I was around any school long enough for them to kind of even really get to know me that well.
Is this because your parents travelled a lot or you were expelled?
I was never... Are you serious? I was like the best student. I never had a sick day, ever. Not once.
Oh, yeah.
I used
You
to
are
get-
a bit of a suck-up.
I used to get attendance like certificates, like because I attended so much.
Way too keen.
Like here,
Always there.
perfect attendance goes to Tim again. And everyone's like, "Who's
We
that?"
think
I'm like,
that's
"That's
his
the new
name."
kid."
He's already gone.
I think he's nice, but he's just chuffing off. He's just packing his things.
Oh, but so you were black. So Blackers was like a radio.
I think so. There's a lot of Blackers in radio, and I think John Blackman was the original Blackers of radio. You know, Hey It's Saturdays, John Blackman.
Because I don't know if I'd call you Blackers in.
No,
person.
please don't. And no, don't.
I
Please
call you
don't.
Daddy. Daddy, get over
I
here.
don't love that either. Hey, how much do you reckon you're worth?
Me?
Yeah, 13, 24, 10. If someone had an urn of your ashes, okay, this is a true story. If someone had an urn of your ashes and they, for some reason, put it up for sale,
That's awful.
how much would you be worth?
Well, do you want the answer from like stage me or real me? Because stage me would be like $1 billion, but real me would be like, oh my God, have it for free. That's worth nothing.
No, you'd give it away. You'd give it away because you'd be desperate for someone to have it.
What
a man,
about that woman that put her boyfriend's ashes up her...
Oh, yeah, put it in a butt plug.
Yeah, that's gone off on our Insta stories.
That really did. That was one of Jermaine's best bits of work before he started, like, just going out on dates and stuff like that,
Yeah,
and
making
putting the
all
show
about
second.
Yeah.
He had a hectic night last night.
Oh, yeah.
2 bottles of red wine. 2 bottles of red wine.
2?
And
Ooh, heavy.
a Real Housewives of Sydney, was it?
Yes, of course, and we love that.
Is that out
doing the
now?
Official podcast. Yeah, it's out now
Oh, how's your podcast going?
on Binge. I don't know. I've got a bit sidetracked today by the sad news, so I'll be back on to podcast promo tomorrow. Don't you worry.
But make sure Jermaine brushes his teeth around you after last night, okay?
I was wondering. I thought you might have little red wine lips there, Jermaine.
Where is that?
Pucker up. You look like you work for the ABC. Just 50 years old. And they're upfronts.
A man named Mark was scrolling through Facebook Marketplace, which is hell on earth, by the way. Can I just mention that?
I've never delved.
I told you I sold that Rinnai gas heater, right, which cost me $2,000. It was brand new because then we did it. Had a renovation where we put heating in.
Yeah.
So I thought $1,500, and then it went to $1,000. And then basically I sold it for $200. And then
bargain.
But I got 15,000 messages about it. It was the worst.
Yeah.
Like I was on the couch on Tuesday night, 9:00 once, and the guy goes, I could be there in 10 minutes. I'm like, well, absolutely
What?
not. It's like it's nighttime. I don't need to get rid of this heater that badly.
Wasn't there a story about Tony Abbott? He bought something off Facebook
Gumtree,
Marketplace.
the fridge.
Gumtree. People
How I
couldn't
know that,
believe
I'm not sure, but he bought a fridge from Gumtree and he went and picked it up himself.
People used to use Gumtree to hook up.
No, that was Bumtree.
No, I'm serious. Before the apps, people used Gumtree and Craigslist.
Oh yeah, Craigslist. Oh yeah, that's not creepy at all.
No.
A man named Mark was scrolling through Facebook Marketplace and discovered someone selling their mother's ashes for $30 plus shipping.
That's awful.
The seller also threw in a copy of the cremation certificate for $5. Why does anyone want anyone else's ashes?
Well, I was going to say, how do you know it's like the real ashes? But I guess, the cremation certificate does not lie.
Did we work out if
Whatever
it
that
was real that Keith Richards snorted his dad's ashes, or was that made up for his book? I think he
don't
may
know.
have done that.
That's the legendary story. I want to believe it.
Yeah, I think so. I love that stuff. How much would you be worth? I mean, I reckon I'd buy you. I'll have an urn of you sitting on my
Of course,
dressing
you would.
table,
So
whatever you call
so
it.
you have something to talk about when people come over.
Do people have dressing
photos
tables?
with it.
Yeah, next to your burn book.
I knew you were going to say that.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova. No Ricky Lee this week. She is doing her side hustle at Australian Idol. She'll be back with us on Monday. I know that for sure.
I know. I just saw her on her Instagram. She's looking gorgeous, taking photos out in the SCG. What do you call it? Pitch field.
Yes, I know. She was out at the SCG today doing auditions. She does miss it here though.
I know. I miss her.
Yeah, I miss her energy. Not that you don't have any energy, but you are like 900 k's away.
I just had an ice bath. I'm up and about.
Yeah. I had a little plunge today as well.
Did you?
Yes.
I prefer your ice bath to mine.
No,
It's a
no,
bit more
I had a plunge
spacious.
in the ocean.
Oh, wow.
Yes, the world's original first ever ice bath. Except
Was it
it wasn't full of ice. It was just nice.
Bondi? Down at
It wasn't
Bondi?
actually. It was close. Starts with a C.
Clovelly.
No, starts with another C.
Coogee.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not that
across.
across the country music scene in Australia as what you just said off air, which is one of my favourite quotes from you. I'm not that across the Australian country music scene. And then what did you say? And then what did you say to me though? Who do you like?
But I randomly love the band because there's only one song of them I love. I went and saw them at the the Hollywood Music Bowl. Lady Antebellum.
They are so good.
I love them. I don't know why, because I'm not a country music man.
Is it this one?
No, it's the one.
Oh, this I Need You Now.
Yes. I've cried
yes.
so many times to this song.
I mean, if I'm going to pick a country act,
You're going to go Taylor Swift.
no. I'm a big fan of the Chicks. I flew to London
yeah,
to
you love
interview
the
the Dixie Chicks. They're not called that anymore, but I love the Chicks
Yeah.
because they're just hot, and they say what they feel and they don't care what anyone thinks.
Oh, yeah.
Like, well,
They're
they're like watching three Pinks on stage.
I don't know if I could handle that.
Oh,
That's a lot of,
I know.
That's like a knuckle duster to the face.
It's a knuckle sandwich. That's what that is.
Knuckle sandwich, which you'd love. Pink would love handing out knuckle sandwiches.
Oh my god, my dad just said it all the time. You're a knuckle sandwich. I'm like, I don't think that's appropriate.
No, my grandpa used to always say, "Do you want a thick ear?" I'm like, what does that mean?
Yeah, I used to
It was terrifying. I'm like, no,
do you want a thick ear as well?
yeah, I just want a glass of water.
Yeah. I know. Also, it's okay to ask for a snack. Remember how, like, when we were kids, if you asked for a snack, it was like you were like a prince. Like,
I know.
I just want a biscuit. And yeah,
I
you know what? I
know.
know it's between meals, but I just want a biscuit. And then
And
my
I
dad used
can't
to say,
reach the shelf. I'm a child.
my dad used to say, "Oh, you're just gonna like eat them because they're there." And I go, "Yeah."
Yeah, you bought him.
You bought them, so I want to eat an ice Vovo. Is that okay?
It wasn't that the point?
I didn't realise we had to have
figure?
all this food in the pantry that we're not allowed to want.
I know. It's like a bit like gaslighting. He's like gaslighting you and then threatening you with violence.
I'm hungry. I'd like a snack. Oh, you had a sandwich? Yeah, 3 hours ago I had a sandwich.
I know. I'm growing.
And
My
then,
bones are growing.
go out and play. I've been out playing. I'd now like something else to eat. Whereas my kids just eat all day.
Oh, yeah. They're so cool, your kids.
Well, because they eat all day.
No, I'm just saying they're cool in general, and I imagine they eat cool things. Like I know they're into sushi, for example.
Well, actually, I've got Artie, our 4-year-old. My 4-year-old doing
Oh my God, it's finally working.
doing some research for tomorrow's Quick Draw guest, in fact. Reading up on our Quick Draw guest tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Artie.
And just because this show goes full circle, Keith Richards snorting his father's ashes go.
Ingested my ancestor, yes. I'd had his box of ashes around for about 5-6 years, you know, in this little black box with a number on it. But as I took the lid off the box, bits of my dad flew onto the table, you know, like powder, you know. And I could not resist. I just scooped him up there, took out a straw, see you, Dad. And I did a little line of him.
I've never heard the audio. That is amazing.
I did a little line of him. One of the greats.
I swallowed a bit of my grandma when we were spreading her ashes.
That's right.
Yeah, we were spreading her ashes at Dan Murphy's in Mandurah. That was her favourite place. And the wind blew and I got a big chunk of Nan in my mouth.
Oh, gosh. Dan Murphy. That would be one of my favourite places too.
That's where we're spreading you, don't worry. We've already got a plan in place.
Is there a better feeling in the world than not being hungover and walking into a Dan Murphy's with an empty trolley and a good attitude?
I know, the world is my oyster.
I know. Craft beer section, I'm coming.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. On Nova.
What's your juice of choice today, mate? Your juice cleanse, Creasy?
Well, I'm actually having some San Pellegrino now. I said to my manager,
God,
I drink so much.
You're such a rule breaker.
I know. Don't tell the Juice Cleanse company.
Okay, I'm sure they don't care. They're getting their money from you regardless, like most other people in Australia.
I stimulate the economy.
You really do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very expensive at the moment, though.
Yeah, so what's your juice today? Apple, carrot,
Well,
ginger?
I just had a leafy green juice, and then there's another one that they have called Morning Zing, and it's like, it's got celery and ginger in it. It's just like having a coffee. I'm like, shut up. It's nothing like a coffee.
No, are you having coffee? Are you allowed to have coffee?
I'm still on the coffee.
Okay.
I know I was meant to drop it.
Yeah. Are you eating?
Remember when I had this is a fun throwback and a really boring story, but remember when I had a cold brew in here on Monday?
No.
I thought I had a 4 p.m. cold brew and I thought I was having a heart attack at about 9 p.m.
Did you?
I was so anxious.
Wow.
My heart was beating so fast.
I think that's amazing that you expect me to remember that you had a cold brew on Monday, firstly.
You're obsessed with me, so I assume you'd remember.
The Glossies. On screen.
Let's check in with the world of glossies, some weird ones today, some cool ones today. What's happening here?
That's Jerry Seinfeld.
Yes.
Now, there's a bit of a rumour going around, but I think it's a bit of, I don't know if there's much to it, but there's talk that Seinfeld might be coming back.
Well, I can guarantee, I'm a huge Seinfeld fan. I love Jerry. I've watched everything he does. There's no way Seinfeld will come back. He said that. He said even the fact that he pulled out so early, or he could have done more seasons for ridiculous money. There is no way he's going back there.
And Julia Louis-Dreyfus is kind of now her own Seinfeld, after Veep, and she's I don't know, and also I don't know what the relationship with them is like.
Oh, I think it's pretty good. I think they're all good friends.
Really? I hear mixed reports.
Is that right? I just can't believe. I never watched Frasier, but Frasier's back.
Frasier's back.
Yeah, all new episodes with Kelsey Grammer. And also, you and I know someone that was with Kelsey Grammer.
Do we?
That's all I'll say.
Was it me? And I don't remember?
Nope.
Well, Camille Grammer's also, speaking of coming back, Camille Grammer, one of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, is on the new season. So, take that.
Camille Grammer sounds like a school.
She's never been my favorite.
I went to Camille Grammer. Where did you go?
I went to Lisa Vanderpump.
Now, next glossy is also really weird, and this is Jason Momoa. Okay.
Yes.
Aquaman.
And I've seen him in the news, but I never clicked on the story because Jason Momoa doesn't... Like, I get it, he's gorgeous, but he doesn't really, tickle my pickle.
Well, apparently Jason Momoa, I'll have a mimosa, thank you, pushed to have Amber Heard fired from her role on Aquaman 2. He would reportedly turn up to set drunk and dressed like Johnny Depp.
I know, and I think,
is that
whatever
real?
You think of that, that's very cruel. That's very mean.
But is that real? Look, not that we know any of these people from a bar of soap, but that doesn't seem like something that someone would do.
I have met Amber Heard. She was very nice. But apparently
You've never mentioned that before.
I met her at the GQ Awards.
Did you?
That's when I met Emily Ratajkowski. Yeah. She told me I was very funny.
Did she?
Yeah, suck it. But apparently in the new Aquaman...
I think you're very funny.
Well, you contractually have to think that.
Yeah.
In the new Aquaman trailer, she's in it for 2 seconds or something.
Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, that's a weird story. This is a good story, though, because we love these two. Look at this. Who's this?
Oh,
What's
my
happening
gosh.
here?
It's Margot and Ryan. Which Ryan?
Gosling.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You know what
So
this
many
music
Ryans.
is? Ocean's 11.
What are they doing on?
Well, they are set to star in an upcoming Ocean's 11 prequel.
Oh, great.
The film will be the first Ocean's project since the remarkable Ocean's 8.
I loved
in
Ocean's
2018.
8, but the thing about Ocean's 8 is they pull off the heist sorry, spoiler alert if you've not seen the film. They pull off the heist too perfectly. It's like
I know.
everything goes to plan.
Yeah. And there's no Clooney or Pitt, so it's like, is it really an Ocean's film?
No, I can take or leave them. The cast was good enough for me of Ocean's 8, but I'm excited
James
for Margot.
Corden.
Okay, he was not a huge part of it.
No.
Anne Hathaway was so good in that.
I do like Anne Hathaway.
I love the Hath.
Last, Glossy, this is just lovely baby news to finish with. Do you know who these two people are?
Is that Kim Cattrall?
No. That's Carrie Mulligan and Marcus Mumford.
Okay.
They've confirmed that they've had their third baby.
Oh, they should be chuffed with that. Well done, them. I don't know. Who are they?
Marcus Mumford.
Yeah, Mumford and Son. And she
Carrie Mulligan from my favourite movie, Drive, with Ryan Gosling. The best movie ever.
Oh, no, it's not.
It's almost the perfect film, though. It's not the best movie ever, but it's almost the perfect film.
The Wizard of Oz.
All right, that's it for this. We are back after the news.
Take this job and shove it. Stick a fork in me, I'm done.
This is Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. Yes. On Nova.
Oh, yes, tools are down. I mean, we called it yesterday. We went real hard yesterday.
I love that.
It was a fun show yesterday. We had a party vibe for a Tuesday.
Well, you ended up going to the launch of Jimmy and Ruben's Interstellar. I'm loving that song.
I know. Can we get a little bit of that down, please? Yeah, Interstellar. Look at my T-shirt. Just arrived. I went for a large mustard. What do you think of that?
I can't pull off mustard because I'm so pale. People think I should be in hospital, but you can pull off mustard.
Okay, there you go. This is the song.
Great show.
It was so fun. Fun
So
night last
catchy.
night.
I'm glad you had a good time.
And I think the video's up. You can also listen to Spin It on your podcast. You can listen to Joel driving on our podcast.
Oh, yeah. It's all there. The Nova Player app.
Oh my
you know?
God, just jump on it, please.
What can't it do?
You know what you should do tonight when you get home? Delete all your apps. Delete all of
your
them.
apps.
Like every one of them. And just
Except
on the
for the Nova
bottom,
Player.
like have your text messages, I guess, so you can stay in touch with your family. Boring.
Yeah, snooze.
Snooze fest. But then just have the Nova Player app down the bottom, and that's it.
Oh, brilliant.
You know, bang.
Mm-hmm.
Now, tonight on SAS Australia, you're going to get Ant Middleton, right? As you do most nights, Monday through Wednesday, I believe
He's
it
the
is.
bloke that, screams at you, run up that...
Yeah.
I'm about to swear. But run up that hill. He does swear a lot on the show.
Yeah, I know. Well, allegedly, he's a lovely guy, and allegedly he has a podcast. And because Ricky Lee's not here, we do need someone to play the age game. So he is here working on his podcast, and he's going to come in and do the age game with us in a sec.
Oh, brilliant. What a pivot.
You
Ant
know?
Middleton.
Real boys club this week.
I know.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. On Nova.
All right, do it. Ricky part.
And have we just given up on trying to contact Ricky? Have we decided this is the idle time?
Well, when you say we, I think you mean the carrot-eating team over there who can't stop eating carrots. It's like I'm working with Steve Jobs.
Like little rabbits.
Like, can you invent the iPhone or get Ricky on the phone? One of the two. I do
Very
love
healthy.
that Bill Burr stuff. Bill Burr, the comedian who I love, has like the funniest thing about how everyone thinks Steve Jobs is a genius when all he did was just yell at people to do stuff. Like, he now I want 10,000 songs in my pocket by 5 p.m. Do it.
I do think there's something to be said.
That's the best.
Yeah, a good delegator. I like to think I'm a good delegator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a good delegator.
For sure.
Yeah.
So it's basically so everyone leaves me alone.
Yeah, okay. We've delegated some. Actually, no. I was going to say something then, and I realised we're on the radio, so we're not going to do that.
Okay.
It's
I'd
nice
love to know what you were going to
It's
say.
just nice to. What do you call it? Self-censor.
Yeah, good on you.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes things can slip when it's just you and I, because I feel like I'm just on the phone to you.
I know. Oh, yeah, because we stay up all night just twirling our finger around the little
I
coil.
lie in bed like this with my legs crossed on the phone to you. And I've got one of those old ones with the cord as well that I sit on. It's pink. And I
So I want those cordless phones, but with the big aerial.
I've got a hamburger phone.
I've got the lips.
Can't wait for tonight's chat.
The hamburger phone was so cool.
It was so cool. I desperately wanted one.
You know, I've got a red phone, like the original red payphone.
Oh, like to call the president.
No, like the payphones. Like
right.
Even when I was a kid, were red. Like, and they're like at the post office or at Kmart or something. Like they're always on a desk, and you can just pick it up and put 20 cents in it.
Oh, that's a bit cool.
I've got one of those.
Do you use it?
Not really.
Where does it sit? Next to your Y bells.
Yep.
Gathering dust.
Excuse me. Hey, you know what's gathering dust at the moment, though? This is a nice little segue. Mattresses in Gay Paris. There you go. I said it.
I'm glad we're talking about this because I've missed the whole story and would love you to fill me in.
Okay. Well, bed bugs in Paris. We discussed it on the show. We did it last week.
Oh, did we?
Okay. We actually did it twice last week.
Did we?
2 days in a row we did bed bugs. And we were going to do it again today. And I thought, nah.
Okay, wow.
We actually want to know on 13 24 10, what are some things, we were just talking about Facebook Marketplace before, what are some things you shouldn't buy secondhand?
Yeah, condoms.
Okay. Good to see you've started. You're off to a fly.
Did I say that last week too?
I wouldn't know. We didn't do this last week. We did bed bugs last week. Thanks for joining us. No, because mattresses have begun piling up on the streets of Paris because of the bed bug infestation that's taken over the city. I understand it's not the biggest problem in the world at the moment, but for Parisians, it's pretty up there, you know?
Well, it's nice to, just take your mind off this, how hectic everything is.
Yes.
Is this any coincidence that Fashion Week has just been on in Paris?
Well, no, you know why? I don't know. Is this true? Am I making this up? That because of Fashion Week, a lot of the models and people that were in town for Fashion Week have now taken the bed bugs back to their countries.
Oh my God, they're super spreaders.
Yes. Right?
Wow.
But anyway, an 18-year-old fashion student was walking home from class and filmed the collection of mattresses that lined the streets. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
God.
Look at how many mattresses there are.
I know. I've got friends, though, that are so mad for curbside collection, they pick those up.
No, you can't have a second-hand mattress. You cannot do that. That is one thing. That's why I'm asking, what are some of the things that you cannot buy second-hand? Like, I love op-shop clothes. I'm very up for that. I'm wearing some op-shop pants right now.
Oh, go you. Aren't you a saint?
I'm not saying it because I'm a saint.
No, I get what you mean. I love it too.
Oh, thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
No, you're welcome. I stayed in an Airbnb once and the mattress was so bad. It had this huge lump in the middle of the bed, like hard lump in the middle of the bed. I just sleep around it like the letter C. It was like, what on earth? What is this?
Where did you pick him up from?
I didn't get his name.
She's lump. Hello, Maz.
Hi, how are you?
Very good.
Yeah, good. Hey.
That's good.
Yeah.
Gosh, you make me laugh. You're so funny.
Oh, thanks, Maz. It's nice to get a compliment.
No. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I don't get them much around here from...
No, I know. We're always propping up everybody else, It's nice to be propped up ourselves.
You go good.
Oh, thanks, Maz. This is great. Hey, what shouldn't you buy secondhand?
Definitely underwear.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Oh,
You
yeah.
said you got your pants from the op shop. Like, I like op shopping.
Yeah.
They've always got underwear and bras. And
Do they have underwear?
definitely-
I've never seen
Yeah,
underwear.
yeah,
Where do you
100%
go?
they do.
Like at Vinnie's or
Swimmers.
something? Swimmers.
Oh, definitely no undergarments.
Okay,
no way.
that's fair. That's fair. I think. Yeah.
No.
Even,
Yeah,
even-
see-
I don't even like secondhand shoes. Even like I get that there's like some cool ones, but I'm not a big fan of that either. You know.
Okay, how's this? I hope he's not listening. I bought these really cool vintage, like, secondhand shoes, and for his birthday.
Were
And
they Vivienne Westwood?
They
That
were
seems to be
Prada. They were like vintage
What, the people who do
Prada.
the astronaut outfits?
Yes, the same people.
Oh my god! That
You know,
Prada.
Meryl Streep's company, and oh no, but no, she does the magazine. Anyway, Jack has never worn them. Never, like he's never even unboxed them,
Okay.
and it makes me so angry every time I see them.
All right.
Okay, whatever. You don't want them then either.
No.
Right.
Yeah. Well, what size is he?
Oh, too
I'm a
big for you,
42.
mate.
I'm a 42.
Way too big for you.
Good one. Oh, let's cross to the runway now at Tullamarine.
Hi.
Hey, Tish.
Hi.
Where
okay,
are
babe?
you? Are you doing the?
I'm driving. I'm driving to my next job.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you on the roof of the car or?
Oh, not today.
Not today. What shouldn't? No, Tish. What do you like? What shouldn't you buy second hand?
Well, I know somebody, one of my friends, he didn't buy it. He got it off the side of the road in hard rubbish pile, and it was a mattress, and he's using it on his bed.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I don't even know how you'd wash a mattress.
You don't. That's the
You
problem.
don't. You can't wash it.
Remember when I had a cold brew in here on Monday?
No.
I thought,
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel, driving you home on Nova.
Now, you just said, Joel Creasy, I feel like I haven't seen Ricky for years. And then
I know, I miss her.
And then I said, I feel like I've seen her heaps. But yeah, this week in particular, we've missed you, buddy. Where have you been? What are you doing?
I miss you guys so much. And you know what? I really miss only talking for 2 hours a day.
Oh, I know. You've actually got to work at your idle shift. How's it
I
going?
know. It's really good. I was just actually in the control room watching one of the auditions.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure the audition I just watched is going to be the winner.
Did they sing Valerie? Was it Valerie?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Valerie, but it was like a song that you never could have ever expected would actually be made to sound good. And they managed to make it sound like it was mind blowing.
Not Dirty Sanchez, not Stephen Sanchez.
Yeah, was it Iko Iko?
It was Iko. That's what it was.
Oh.
You never believed that it could sound good.
Now, do you miss working with professionals? You know, like, you know, you're there with your TV side hustle. Like, you miss us?
I do miss you guys. I really do. And Joel's right. It feels like I haven't seen you guys for years. It's only been 3 days. So
I know.
I miss you
I'm having
guys so much.
separation
But
anxiety.
in fairness, I think I saw you 7 days in a row last week. So, like, we probably
Yeah.
both needed this break.
Yeah, it was a bit much. We have both needed this. But now I'm ready to come back. I missed you guys.
Well, yeah, we've got Ant Middleton waiting to come in next to help play the age game with us. That's what we're
It's
doing.
not a game.
He's got a new podcast. He's got to tell us about it. He's here working on it, and he'll be here after. So we'll let you go back, and we've got Ant Middleton coming up next.
Okay, amazing. I'll see you guys soon.
All right.
Love you.
Miss you. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, so we really
She's
do
a
like each
girl.
other. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, God. All I can think of, God, was she be getting paid a minute for that Australian Idol gig?
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Eminem and Rihanna. And guess what, Joel? Guess what? What? Ant Middleton's here.
Thanks for having me. Always a pleasure.
It's funny to actually meet someone who's genuinely very nice, but then obviously what you do for a living is awful.
I know.
Like you're awful
you're
to
very
people.
scary on TV.
Yeah, I've got this split personality, guys, so just watch out. No. With SAS, it's one of those, I go back into that headspace of being in the military. I don't go back into a character. People say, oh, do you jump back into character? I'm like, no, I go back into a headspace to give the recruits an authentic real experience. That's what's really important about the show, is that we give them the real thing.
I have been asked to do it, and I'm too terrified. If you put a bag over my head, it's all over.
Oh, really? Is it that bad?
Don't you go to places where they put bags over your head on the weekend?
Yeah, that's more of a kink. No, like, if you asked me to run up the hill nicely, I'd run up the hill. But, the yelling, I'd be like, no!
Should we pitch Ant our TV idea, SAS Showbiz?
Oh, yes, we think there should be an SAS Showbiz, and at the top of the mountain that you're screaming at them to get up is a lanyard and a business class flight, and you would get them up
and
there.
And a glass of
in
Prosecco. Don't forget the glass of Prosecco.
Yeah.
You know what? We've got a format. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, Angela Bishop's got it in bag.
But, mate, and I say this with respect because both Joel and I have a podcast, but, about 2 years ago, everyone had a kids book, and now everyone's got a podcast.
Correct.
And so do we.
So do I.
Tell us about yours.
Exactly. What it says on the tin. It's about digging into people's mindsets, into people's emotions, and just letting people know that it's all in your head. If you can take charge of the most powerful tool that the body possesses, which is the mind,
yes,
you can overcome and get through the impossible. And with the guests that I have on the podcast,
they're amazing.
Exactly about that.
Well, Todd Russell, from the mine
Miner.
to the mine.
Exactly that.
Did you use that? You can use that line if you want.
I've already used it, mate. I've already used it.
Damn it. Did you talk to him about pulling in his hat?
Yeah, I did actually, yeah. Of course I did. Of course I did.
Of course you did. Well, I'm listening.
But he was fascinating. And again, talk about mindset, because when you're forced into a situation like that, and this is what people sort of shy away from. They shy away from, putting themselves in any type of discomfort.
Yeah.
I always say there's no growth in comfort. If you stay in your comfort zone, then you're not going to grow as an individual. You're not going to realise what you're capable of, and you're not going to realise how psychologically resilient you are. So when a situation is forced upon you like it was Todd, and you're forced to act, you only have one option, and that's to stay alive and to use the most powerful tool that the body possesses in order to do that, which is the mind. It's a fascinating thing, and we are capable of so much more as a human species.
We don't normally have people so eloquent on the show.
No, I was going to say. I know. But also,
Listen, give me a beer, and then all that will change.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes. I know what I'm capable of after a few of those. Head Game is out now. You're on the telly as well. And, do we own you, or do you go back home at some stage?
I live in Dubai at the moment, actually, so it's quite central to the UK, to Australia, so I bounce around the globe doing crazy stuff. And Australia is my main stomping ground at the moment, obviously with Nova, with Channel 7, with SAS, and multiple
we love you. Stay
commissions.
here.
Can I come and just squat at your house?
Yeah. Oh, I'd feel much safer if you did.
You know what? Then we should do that then. I should just bounce between your two houses.
Like a share house.
Yeah,
just the three of us. You couldn't get three more different people living in a house, I don't think.
That'd be pretty interesting. That's a series in itself.
I know. And would you like? Do you take sugar with your coffee? That's me in the morning. My rose and my slippers.
I drink tea.
English tea. Of course.
Well, mate, we're going to get you to play a little game of age game in a second. When we come back, it's Wednesday Wheel. We've spun up a game. It's radio, so there has to be games. I'm sorry about that.
Absolutely.
You just have to guess people's ages. And we'll do it after this. Ant Middleton's with us this afternoon.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
You can win tickets to see Taylor Swift's Eras tour, the movie with Smallsy. Okay? I've just booked my tickets for IMAX.
I know. I don't know. The day you picked, I'm a bit, okay.
Yeah, Sunday after the Radio Awards, bro.
Yeah, but you're not making this about me enough.
Well, what are we supposed to be having brunch and hanging out on Sunday, are we?
I don't want to see you on Sunday, but I want
you will
to
be
dedicate
seeing
the
me on
weekend
Sunday.
to me.
I have a feeling that Saturday will clock over to midnight somehow.
Well, the awards probably will.
Yes, well, we're part hosting, so enjoy that bit.
We'll speed that up.
Yeah, we'll speed it up. Hey, Ant Middleton's here, and we are playing...
How rude, sorry.
Age game.
Tim says a name, you say their age. For example, Jay-Z, he is 53. It's called the age game.
Pretty easy, just guessing people's ages.
Yeah, very easy. Mate, I was just thinking maybe, Ant, are you available Saturday night? We might take you as our personal bodyguard to the
Radio
Awards. That would be so rock and roll.
Do you know
Have
what?
a celebrity bodyguard.
Is it in the evening?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because I'm going to the Everest horse race.
Of course.
I will be absolutely blottoed from there.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay,
listen,
great.
what I do is I just bounce to the awards, cause havoc, and
Any tips for Saturday,
just
actually?
get cancelled. Any tips for Saturday? No, do you know what?
I would
just
assume
just drink as much as you can. There's my tip.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a
And
lot
bet on
around
any
here as
Chris
well.
Waller horse. Now, Joel, you're playing for Vicky today. G'day, Vicky.
Oh, hello, Vicky. Hi, that's the name of our receptionist in Melbourne, and I love her, so I'm going to try and win for you. But I'm a bit terrified, Vant. So, lucky I'm 800 kilometres away.
And then, Ant, you're playing for Lucy. Hello.
How are you?
you.
Listen, I'm going to win for you. Don't worry about
Oh,
that.
I hope so,
And if I
darling, and I
don't,
love
I'm
your
going to
show.
travel 800 kilometres and I'm going to get... No, I won't say it. I'm just going to win for you. Lucy, we've got this. We've got this.
Like it.
I was getting quite kinky then. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you.
Oh, Lucy, what's your favourite part of SAS? Who's been your favourite on there so far? It sounds like you watch it.
Well, the weakest was Ackermanis, of course, but that's understandable.
It's a shame you didn't mention anything to Acker about his Japanese garden, because when I used to work with him a bit at Nova in Melbourne, he's so obsessed with Japan. So he redid his garden as like a Japanese garden in like Essendon.
Oh, that's good. That's fun, isn't it?
So good.
He's probably missing his gardening then. That's why.
Right. All right, age game's pretty simple. I give you a celebrity. We're going to do people with animal names because you're Ant.
Do I get to see a picture of the celebrity?
I think you'll know who they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
People with animal names.
Yeah, do you like that?
Yeah, I love that.
Ant Middleton. There you go. What about this? We're looking for the closest without going over. Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk.
Who's going first?
Well, generally you got to write your age down.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't have my phone either.
I've got it.
Okay.
I've got it.
I know Tony Hawk's he skateboards and does does those like ollie oops and stuff.
Oh, ollie oops.
Isn't that an ollie oop on the skateboard when you do like the little kick?
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Thank you, Ant. Thank you. He's too old to be skateboarding still. I know that much. Lodging my answer now.
Well, Ant said 64 for Tony Hawk, skateboarding legend. And Joel, you said 52. Tony Hawk is 55.
Oh, Lucy, I'm so sorry.
It's all right. It's best of three. It's best of three. Our next animal age game is seal.
Oh, seal. I mean, I sort of know how old Heidi Klum is, but that doesn't help because they're no longer together and you don't have to marry someone the same age.
No. And then whenever you say Heidi Klum, I go, hey, designers.
Hey, designers.
Hey,
Hello.
Designers.
Seal.
All right, this is good. You're much better than the first time. So this is yours to lose, Joel.
Lodging my answer.
Okay.
Lodging my answer.
And you've said 57 for seal, and Joel, you've said 60 for seal. Seal is 60. Bang on. Quick game.
Middleton. The only time in my life I'll ever be able to say
now
that.
going to have to travel 800 kilometres to come and get you.
Yeah.
All right.
Well done, Vicky. Got you some AirPods. Congratulations.
Woohoo.
Nice one.
Thank you, Joel.
And mate, congratulations
No
on the
worries,
podcast.
Vicky.
Head Game is out now wherever you get your podcasts. And then we'll see you tonight on the telly as well, won't we?
Absolutely.
7:30.
7:30, Channel 7.
Oh,
And we'll see you Saturday too after the end.
Absolutely. I'll be there.
Miss any of the show? Download the Nova Player and catch up with our podcast.
Totally. Download the Nova Player now via the App Store or Google Play.
I just want to have a good night.
Hold up the Nova Player.